Hey, hey! It's me again. Yeah, with a new game. This time, Disco Elysium. Again, not with a new game, but like a game. Okay, so I first am going to know.
Good going, buddy.
It was a really weird dream we had yesterday. It was kind of scary, to be honest, but kind of also deep. Pretty sure you can analyze a lot of stuff in that. Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the fuck? What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
I'm not tired at all. It's in the middle of the night, but I kind of decided to just stream in the middle of the night. Yeah, by the way.
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life.
Of course. Martinez is Speed Central. You just gotta poke around. Follow your nose. You and Speed will be happy again. You will make her come.
What?
This time.
That's a drug, right?
Different.
Oh, what it is? I don't understand. Okay, I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention. This is a drug. Is speed a drug? Find speed and sniff it. The hangover is coming on mega strong now. You need more speed in your bloodstream. Find some, put it in your hand, equip in the health slot in your inventory, and off we go. Okay. Interesting.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
No time to rest yet. Okay, so how's the bath? Can I take a bath?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Oh. Let the mirror be for now. Okay. Is there something? Hello? Can I go?
The fan stands still.
I already already did that. Okay, fine. We're gonna go out. I wanna go out. Hello? Dude, I wanna go out. Thank you. I wanna see if there's somebody on the balcony. I kind of feel not so great at the moment. That does have nothing to do with the game. But I've kind of want to find a way to distract my thoughts a little bit. Yeah. So here is the lieutenant in, so maybe we can awake him. Is there the lieutenant in? Okay, this is just not going anywhere.
The door is closed.
I wanna go down. I wanna go down. What is going on? There are a lot of... This was not opened. This was not opened last time. And the mic is on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this... Was this before like that? Can I use it? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union must have turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean rowdy? Are these men guard told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
I see.
One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
I didn't find it out yet. I mean, I didn't talk to them, right? Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the dock workers union. The belt used for hanging him. The circumstances in Martinez. My preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them. And it won't be easy.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here. Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for safe policing. I think it's them.
Well, this is one start you could do in the morning. Beer for breakfast. Oh boy. There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements? Yeah, I think that would be cool. Otherwise we gonna get... I'm afraid that I gotta get... that they gonna... hit me, you know?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
But it's about my life, dude. I don't want to get
Even
killed.
the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
So let's keep a cool head. Even the death of 2 detectives. That sounds really optimistic.
He's not exaggerating about that mortal danger. Just calmly factoring it in. Your fists clench and your pulse races.
Okay, let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
I talk to them immediately.
A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Nope, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna talk to them. It's going to be nice. Okay, I can level up. Endurance. We want to be safe in this world. We want to be safe in this world for sure. So, going quickly save the game. Okay, there is the barkeeper again, doing his thing.
Can I help you?
I still have money. About my bill for tonight.
20 real.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an honest man. I'm gonna pay the bill.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real.
Yeah, I have another 20 tomorrow, but for the next days it's going to be a problem.
How could anyone forget, asshole? Take it easy on him. Deep down, he really hates being the guy who has to remind you.
Or it could be that I have to sleep on a street. That's going to be interesting. Maybe the lieutenant lets me into his room.
Just a moment. And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
She's such a heartwarming little persona.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Howdy, Lena, what's kicking?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Oh, that's really sad.
A faint smile tells you she appreciates the effort, but at the moment her mind is on more serious matters.
More serious matters.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why did you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Oh, that's kind of scary actually. What happened to them?
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
I hope they're fine. I hope they're not getting killed as well.
You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be
Yep.
foul play afoot.
Missing persons aren't... I want to help here. I love missing person cases.
That's right. Now skip the foreplay. Time to dive into the dark alleys. Start shaking down the usual suspects. You know, legwork. Doing some good will alleviate the hangover. At least you're of use to someone.
Okay, I abide. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
That sounds really suspicious, actually.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
You have more important things to worry about.
What is this exhibition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Is this the insect that kills people? I wonder. I mean, we're not in Australia, but still.
They should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be
Maybe
keeping
the
them?
insect was so interesting, or it has something to do with the murder case. I don't hope so, but who knows?
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
Wait, who's the scary person? Do you trust him? The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to
Ah,
the
that's
water?
actually cool. Ah, so I understand. Like, my logic is now going into this and is doing something really great and is helping me out so I can help this person too. This is amazing. I understand this game now a little bit better. I really don't know.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful to
Ah.
both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
I see. So this is how the different kind of personality traits, or not personality traits, but like the different traits I have come into action. I understand.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
I will do. I will do.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Yep. Hope it's not a dangerous
And if
insect.
you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I let him know you're here. Or if I get there. Accept task.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Nice. That's interesting. So your husband is some kind of scientist.
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. You universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
But what can you do with knowing about the insect? I mean, it can't really hear you, right? It's just an insect. So I kind of understand why university wouldn't be that interested.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Oh, nice. Nice. Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. We're going for that. Yes.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Yes, I don't have to manipulate anyone. Great. Hey, Lena, I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you just tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This one turned into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
He's kind of pissed. Cryptid extravaganza. I like the sound of that. It sounds like a really cool cryptic word, actually. Interesting.
And I don't. Just one.
This was a good joke.
Or he'll be disappointed in you.
Okay, there are a lot of questions. Is this the cryptid on this pen you gave me? Take out the pen she gave you.
Yes, it's the kind green ape, half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
War story?
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
Wow, with its saliva, but what's the saliva?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
This is like magic. And there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of man?
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus.
Interesting.
Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
This is the most funny answer. Ha, that's why I always have to take the lead, right, Kim?
I'm beginning to wonder if I should.
He is such good. He's taking those jokes I say so well. Like he has always a good reaction to it. He is hard to take down. Actually, that's cool.
Please don't misunderstand me, either of you. I didn't mean to imply that Saolites are inferior to us. In many ways, you are superior. For example, your earwax doesn't have a foul odor like ours does.
A tremendous evolutionary advantage, I'm sure. But perhaps we've had enough speculative biology for
No,
today.
we're gonna continue that stuff. Are there any invisible cryptids?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
But Kim, don't you want to hear about another cryptid too?
The lieutenant pauses, thoughtfully. Something in him breaks.
Okay, was that not really good? Because I promised Is he now?
Fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
Nice. He opens up. He's like, fuck it. This is so cool. This is so cool. I didn't expect that. He gets more chill. Character development, interesting character arc. Talk about cryptids. He's changing his mind. Interesting, really interesting.
Well, the answer is yes. There is the Col de Mamadaqua, or thin whisper of sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Could it be here? Right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Wow, someone really put his creativity into this game. This is such interesting information.
Maybe it's predatory.
What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
True. What does it Why is the Mama Daka so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadaqwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
That's physics, but I don't know.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
I don't know.
Well, dear, they cancel each other out. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
I actually have an interesting idea for a story, but I'm not gonna tell you right now. But this is really interesting. Sound cancelling. I remember they cancel each other out. I remember, yes, physics, yes. We had that in school. I remember a little bit.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Kulta Mamadaqua population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, man.
Cute.
I'm glad you did, dear.
What does it sound like?
Like nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
But it's interesting that people found even out about this animal.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Yep. True question.
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagi ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds,
We're trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing.
Huh.
When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
That's adorable.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Coldamamadaqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Go on.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadaqua they followed individually.
Interesting. What about...
What about what?
I'm gonna stop for now. This has been educationally. Sadly, we need to discuss something else. Conclude.
Of course, dear.
That's all for now, ma'am. Leave. Okay. Yeah. So, this was good. This was interesting. We learned a little bit about cryptids. And yeah. I hope this was interesting for you too. And we see each other in the next stream. So, goodbye.